Rockstar just released 26 minutes of Grand Theft Auto 6, running in-game on a PlayStation 5. The first time anyone outside the studio has watched this game actually being played. There are more new systems in there than anyone is counting. A wanted system rebuilt from scratch, Deadeye, a partner who takes orders, fuel, disguises, a morality tracker, and a scene where the game makes you sit and watch television. This is every mechanic they showed, nothing skipped, starting with the one almost nobody noticed. There's a robbery in the 26 minutes Rockstar just released, and while it happens, the game shows you 3 icons: a piece of clothing, a face, a car. The police in Grand Theft Auto 6 track 3 separate pieces of evidence about you: what you're wearing, what your face looks like, what you're driving, and they hold each one independently. Every second of it was captured in-game on a PlayStation 5, the base console, not the Pro, and it runs at 4K 30 frames per second, which means Rockstar has now shown you 26 minutes of this game running at a frame rate anyone can count for themselves, and still has not officially said what that frame rate is. Grand Theft Auto has always had a wanted level. Commit a crime, stars appear, break line of sight, the world forgets. Essentially unchanged for 25 years. This is a description instead, and it doesn't vanish when you turn a corner. Reporting on the presentation says the facial recognition alert takes anywhere from 1 in-game day to a full week to expire, depending on how many stars you pulled. There are 6 of those now. The 6th star is back, past a ceiling the series has used since Grand Theft Auto 5. So what do you do about it? You take them away one at a time, change your clothes, and what they have stops matching. There's an outfit wheel for exactly that. There are full disguises too, and they go as far as changing your haircut. Hats, sunglasses, and face coverings swapped on the fly without a menu, and they actually show you it working. Watch the icons. There's 4. They pull into a car park, get out, and torch their own car, and one of the icons just disappears, the car one. Now it's 3. They take a van instead and drive off, and the police know one less thing about them than they did 30 seconds ago. And the smartest version is never being seen. There's a Slim Jim in this game, the tool you slide down a window to pop a lock. You can steal a car quietly instead of putting your elbow through the glass, because pedestrians are witnesses now. They see things, and they call the police about what they saw. The loop has changed. Grand Theft Auto used to be about escaping. This one is about managing what you leave behind. During a shootout, Jason does something the series has never had. Time slows down, he picks his shots, and it snaps back. Anyone who played Red Dead Redemption 2 knows what that is. Deadeye is in Grand Theft Auto now. The whole combat system has been rebuilt, and Rockstar's reference points are Red Dead 2 and Max Payne 3. 2 games about the weight of shooting rather than the speed of it. You can pick weapons up off the ground, and the inventory works like Red Dead's. The better change is the person beside you. Mid-fight, Jason tells Lucia to cover him, and she does, laying down fire while he gets on with the job. Your partner shoots alongside you and helps during robberies and heists. The second character isn't scenery when you're not controlling, and you can switch character almost any time. Lucia jumps off a skyscraper. While her parachute is still opening, the camera moves, and you're Jason, on a couch talking to a friend. There's a version under pressure too. In a chase, Jason is in the back seat firing at police. Then you're Lucia, driving. Same car, same chase, no cut, no loading. Switching came back from Grand Theft Auto 5, but that game swapped between 3 men living separate lives and climbed to a helicopter shot while it loaded. Here you change hands inside a single moment while it's still happening. You can also not switch. They work most missions together but can operate independently. And there's a passenger mode. You ride, someone else drives, and you talk to whoever's next to you while the city goes past. Now the other thing being tracked. Pet a dog kindly and an angel icon appears on your screen. Grand Theft Auto has never kept score on you. Red Dead did. The honor system watched whether you were decent, and the world responded. Grand Theft Auto let you be anything, with no ledger. Now there's a ledger, and Rockstar says the consequences go, in their words, far deeper than previous titles or honor system. One system watches what you look like, the other watches who you are. The strangest scene in the presentation has no action in it. Jason gets ready to go out. Lucia asks him which outfit she should wear. He gives an opinion, then she goes to get changed, and you wait for her. So you sit down and watch television, and an advert comes on. That's the most Rockstar moment in 26 minutes. A studio that has spent 25 years writing fake commercials built a scene whose only function is leaving you nothing to do but watch one. There's more in that register. You can take Lucia on a date. They hold hands at a party. They drink and dance in clubs, and clubbing turns up inside missions rather than as a side activity. There's a stranger system the way Red Dead had it. People you run into rather than icons you drive to. And Jason eats a bag of crisps and his health refills. Food is a mechanic again. In one of the missions, a text message comes up on screen. Jason and Lucia are messaging each other while you play. That isn't decoration. There's a relationship system under these two, and the messages are part of it. Ignore them often enough, and it damages the connection. It works the other way, too. Shopping, changing how they look, working out, going places, pulling a job together. Everything they do side by side counts for something. And the part that reframes the game, the character you aren't controlling doesn't freeze when you leave them. They carry on. Driving somewhere, shopping, stopping for petrol. Rockstar hasn't explained how any of it is scored, and the romance is optional. There's no bonus for keeping it healthy. What changes is how scenes play out around you, which is what this whole game keeps doing. It isn't rewarding you, it's remembering you. Look at the crowd and you'll see something the series has never managed. The people have different bodies, some heavy, some thin, some clearly built like they train, some just ordinary. Grand Theft Auto crowds have always been a handful of identical frames with different heads and shirts on them. Rockstar built new development tools specifically for this, and the first place you notice it is the physique. The streets are far busier too, and the crowd is paying attention. Walk down the street with a weapon in your hands and people react. Not a scripted panic, a response to you, which connects straight back to those witnesses. Your own body is in the system as well. Gyms are back. Working out changes Jason and Lucia's build. Eating changes their weight. Gone since San Andreas in 2004. It goes further now. Nights out, long stretches without sleep, days spent running from the police all show in how they look and in their stamina. 2 more systems, then what it means. The car is a machine now. There's a fuel gauge and you visit a petrol station to fill up. The prompt offers refuel or repair, because engine condition is tracked separately. Convertible roofs open and close. While driving, they go live on the game's social media, with people watching and commenting as it happens. 5 gave you a phone with fake apps on it. This one puts you in front of an audience inside the world. In one mission, they go to collect something from a man, and his phone rings, and it reads as though the friend on the other end is the one who gave him up to the police. Story told through a call happening beside you, not a cutscene aimed at you. Everything else quickly. Scuba diving, jet skis, kayaking, fan boats through swamp water, dirt bikes, electric scooters, rally racing, a real circuit, basketball, weightlifting, base jumping, playable arcade machines, fishing from a boat, diner robberies and smaller heists, all of it inside Leonida, not a city, the whole state, Florida in everything but the name. But the list isn't the story. Nearly everything in that 26 minutes is a system that watches you and keeps the result. What you're wearing, what your face looks like, what you're driving, who saw you, whether you slept, whether you were kind to a dog. Grand Theft Auto used to be a place where nothing you did followed you anywhere. This one remembers. November 19th. Tell me in the comments which of these you think survives into the finished game.